If you're an older traveler looking for comfort, safety, and simplicity on the road, but don't want to drive a massive rig, this might just be the most underrated RV in America. The Coach House Arriva 524 isn't flashy, but it nails the things that actually matter: easy handling, a real bathroom, and rock-solid construction. I've been around the block with RVs, and this one genuinely surprised me. Let me show you why the Arriva 524 deserves a serious look, especially if you're ready to travel smarter, not harder. One of the biggest concerns I hear from older RV owners is this: I want to travel, but I don't want to wrestle with a giant motorhome. And that's exactly where the Coach House Arriva 524 shines. This Class B motorhome is built on the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 3500 chassis, which is known for being one of the smoothest, easiest platforms to drive in the RV world. It's only about 24 feet long and just under 7 feet wide, making it far more manageable than any Class A or even a lot of Class Cs. You don't need a special license. You don't need nerves of steel to merge onto the highway. And you definitely don't need to dread backing into a campsite. The turning radius is tight, visibility is excellent thanks to the massive windshield and side mirrors, and the advanced safety features from Mercedes, like blind spot assist, adaptive cruise control, and lane keeping, add an extra layer of confidence behind the wheel. For seniors who might not want to white-knuckle their way through mountain roads or city streets, this thing is a dream. Another overlooked advantage? The driving position. Getting in and out of the cab is low impact, no steep steps or awkward climbs. The driver's seat is high enough to offer great road visibility without making you feel like you're sitting in a truck. And once you're on the highway, the diesel engine just hums along quietly with plenty of torque, so you're not working the gas pedal to death on long inclines. If you're someone who plans to take cross-country trips or just wants a relaxing weekend getaway without the stress, this RV makes travel feel easy again. It's small enough to go anywhere, but smartly designed so you never feel cramped or compromised. I know a lot of older couples who've downsized from big rigs to Class Bs, and almost all of them say the same thing: I wish we'd done it sooner. The Coach House Arriva 524 delivers that experience with even better comfort and build quality than most in its class. So if you've ever said, I love traveling, but I don't want to deal with driving a big RV anymore, then the Arriva 524 is exactly what you've been looking for. It gives you all the freedom of the road, without the hassle or the size. And in my book, that makes it one of the smartest and most underrated choices for older travelers. Step inside the Coach House on a Arriva 524, and you'll immediately notice something different. It doesn't feel like a van. It feels more like a compact studio apartment on wheels. That's rare in a Class B, and it's one of the main reasons I think this RV is such a great fit for seniors. Coach House has done something special with the interior layout, combining thoughtful design with top-tier materials to create a space that's both functional and comfortable. Let's start with the sleeping setup. Most Class B vans try to cram in a bed that either folds down or gets pieced together like a puzzle. Not here. The Arriva 524 comes with 2 permanent twin beds in the back, each with its own reading light and window. No climbing, no converting, and no crawling over your partner to get up in the middle of the night. If you're traveling as a couple and want to sleep together, you can easily convert the twin beds into a king-sized bed using the included insert. But if you prefer to keep your own space, this twin layout is a real game changer, especially as we get older and prioritize comfort and convenience. Storage is another area where this RV shines. Overhead cabinets run nearly the full length of the cabin, and there's additional storage under the beds, in the kitchen, and in the rear wardrobe. Everything is within easy reach, and you won't have to crouch or bend awkwardly to grab your daily essentials. The floors are level throughout, and the interior height is just over 6 feet, so it feels airy and open, even for taller folks. The kitchen is fully equipped with a 3-way refrigerator, convection microwave, solid surface countertops, and a deep stainless steel sink. You can cook a real meal in here without bumping elbows or juggling space, and every drawer and cabinet closes with a soft latch, so nothing rattles around while you're driving. Now the real standout for me is the bathroom. It's not a wet bath. It's a full dry bath with a separate shower and toilet, something that's almost unheard of in a Class B. This alone puts it head and shoulders above most of the competition. You can step into the shower, stretch out, and actually enjoy it, rather than feel like you're wrestling a garden hose in a closet. So if you're looking for an RV interior that respects your comfort, supports mobility, and makes daily living easy on the road, the Arriva 524 delivers in spades. It's simple, smart, and built with care. Exactly what senior travelers need when they're chasing the next adventure. On the outside, the Coach House Arriva 524 might look simple at first glance, but spend a little time with it, and you start to see how much thought went into the design. This isn't just another cookie-cutter van conversion. Coach House builds its RVs with longevity in mind, and it shows in every line, latch, and material choice. First off, let's talk about the body. Unlike most Class B RVs that are pieced together with seams, rivets, and fiberglass panels, the Arriva 524 features a custom one-piece fiberglass shell. That means fewer points for leaks, better insulation, and less long-term maintenance. It also gives the RV a sleek, seamless look from front to back. This design isn't just for aesthetics. It holds up better to the elements and road wear over time. If you've ever dealt with water intrusion in an older RV, you'll understand how valuable this kind of construction really is. The exterior storage compartments are well positioned and easy to access. You won't find yourself crawling under the rig or reaching into tight corners just to get a power cord or sewer hose. There's also a power awning that extends smoothly at the push of a button, offering quick shade without any setup hassle. It even has built-in LED lighting for relaxing evenings outside. Every utility hookup, from the shore power to the propane access, is clearly labeled and placed in intuitive locations. You're not bending over or fumbling around in the dark to get your systems connected. That's a big plus for older owners who want convenience without the struggle. And even though it's compact, the Arriva 524 doesn't look or feel like a downsized rig. It rides on dual rear wheels, which give it a more planted, stable stance, especially in windy conditions or on uneven ground. The Sprinter cab blends nicely into the coach body, and Coach House adds tasteful touches like subtle decals and clean lines that give the whole thing a high-end, well-finished appearance. Another bonus: the exterior height stays under 10 feet, so you can get into more places without worrying about clearance. Whether you're parking in your driveway, pulling into a national park, or cruising through urban areas, the Arriva's size and profile make it one of the more versatile options on the market. In short, this exterior doesn't just look good, it's built to last and designed for real-world use. You get the freedom of a smaller rig with the toughness and class of something much bigger. For any senior traveler who wants confidence outside as much as inside, the Coach House Arriva 524 delivers. When it comes to RVs, build quality is everything. You can have all the bells and whistles in the world, but if the thing starts falling apart after a few thousand miles, what's the point? That's where the Coach House Arriva 524 really stands out. This rig isn't built like your average van conversion. It's crafted with long-term ownership in mind, and you can feel it in every detail. Let's start with the structure. Coach House uses a patented one-piece molded fiberglass body, which is unique in the industry. This isn't just for durability, it also helps with insulation, soundproofing, and leak prevention. There are no seams to separate over time, no panels to warp or crack, and far less chance of water intrusion. It's like owning a boat hull on wheels. That kind of integrity translates to fewer repairs, less downtime, and more peace of mind when you're out on the road. Inside, the quality continues. The cabinetry is handcrafted, the materials are solid, and the finishes are done right. There are no flimsy doors, no squeaky drawers, and no particle board held together with staples. This is furniture-grade work, built to stay put and look good for years. It's the kind of place where you can actually relax without worrying if the table will collapse or if the trim is going to pop off the first time you hit a pothole. Now let's talk about price, because this kind of quality does come with a price tag. The Coach House Arriva 524 starts at around $175,000. I know that's not cheap, but here's the thing. You're getting a product that's engineered to last. This isn't a buy it cheap and replace it in 5 years kind of RV. This is a one-and-done purchase for folks who want to do it right the first time. And you're not just paying for the shell, you're also getting a rig that's loaded with high-end systems. The electrical, plumbing, and heating setups are all top grade, installed by experienced craftspeople, not rushed out on a factory line. Coach House is a family-run company, and they only produce a limited number of RVs each year. That means more attention to detail, more time spent on quality control, and far fewer chances that something will go wrong once you hit the road. For senior buyers especially, this is a major selling point. You don't want to spend your retirement crawling under your RV with a wrench. You want something that works, that lasts, and that lets you focus on enjoying the trip. The Arriva 524 delivers that kind of experience, quiet, comfortable, and reliable. Bottom line, if you're looking for serious build quality that holds up year after year, the Coach House Arriva 524 is worth every penny. One of the most underrated aspects of any RV, especially for older travelers, is how easy it is to actually use. You can have all the gadgets and gear in the world, but if it's frustrating or physically demanding to operate, it's just not worth it. The Coach House Arriva 524 keeps things simple, reliable, and senior-friendly from top to bottom. First off, all the main systems are logically arranged and easy to reach. The hookups for fresh water, sewer, and power are well labeled and grouped together, so you're not crawling around or stretching under the rig to find what you need. The sewer hose has its own dedicated compartment, and the valves are positioned for straightforward access. No awkward twisting or fumbling required. The control panel inside the coach is just as intuitive. With clearly marked buttons and digital tank monitors, you can check your fresh, gray, and black water levels in seconds. The lighting, awning, and generator can all be operated with simple one-touch controls. Even the thermostat and inverter systems are designed for ease of use without a steep learning curve. The plumbing and electrical systems are built for long-term durability. Coach House installs PEX plumbing, which is more freeze-resistant and less prone to leaks than traditional piping, and uses marine-grade wiring for extra reliability. It's not just about reducing maintenance now, it's about preventing costly breakdowns years down the line. On the heating and cooling side, you've got ducted air conditioning and an efficient propane furnace that keep the interior comfortable year-round. The AC is quiet and evenly distributed, and the propane system is safely enclosed with straightforward refill access. There's even a built-in generator that starts with the push of a button. Great for boondocking or backup power on the road. And let's not forget the small touches that make a big difference. Soft close drawers, magnetic cabinet latches, motion-sensing lights in the wardrobe, and powered vents with rain sensors. It's these little conveniences that make life easier day to day, especially when you want to focus on relaxing, not troubleshooting. All in all, the Arriva 524 is built for folks who want to enjoy their travels without constantly tinkering with systems or worrying about something breaking down. It's low-hassle, high-function design at its finest. Perfect for seniors who just want to hit the road and go. So there you have it, the Coach House Arriva 524. It's easy to drive, smartly designed inside and out, and built to last. For older travelers who want freedom without frustration, this might be the best-kept secret in the RV world. You get real comfort, top-tier craftsmanship, and a rig that actually makes life on the road simpler, not more complicated. If you've been thinking about downsizing, upgrading, or just making RV travel a little easier on your body and your mind, the Arriva 524 is absolutely worth a closer look. Thanks for riding along. Be sure to subscribe for more honest RV reviews and travel tips. Safe travels, and I'll see you on the road.